Okay, let's explain something. Let's talk about modal triads, but not 1, 3, 5. Hi, my name is John Stockdale. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the harmonized major scale with triads, but not 1, 3, 5 like we know it. G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, and then F sharp diminished back to G. Instead of 1, 3, 5, we're going to move the scale degrees 1, 2, 5 and 1, 4, 5. Now you're thinking, oh, those are just sus. Modal sus, they're different. Listen to the structures of the pitches when I do it this way, and they're given names. There's 3 new names that you just might not know, no matter how long you've been playing. This might come as some new energy on the fretboard and in the writing atmosphere, giving good tension and all sorts of nice surprises. So you want to write with it immediately because you know where it came from. That's what I like to tell people. Now that you know where it comes from, use it immediately. So if I did 1, 3, 5 all the way up like I just did, changing it to 1, 2, 5, yeah, the 1 chord is a 1 sus 2, which is, in this case, we call it G sus 2 because we are replacing the 3rd with the 2nd scale degree. Now I'm going to move these 3 modes up. I'm going to play G major. I'm going to start with the A at the same time and play A Dorian. And then I'm going to play D Mixolydian at the same time, producing a triad of a 1, a 2, and a 5, but the distances between the 1 and the 2 and the 2 and the 5, they change in the distance of the interval. Now, what is an interval? An interval is the distance between 2 things. The first note is the point of origin, and the second is the interval itself. The space in between is the quality of the interval. How far? How close? I have a whole step between the root and the 2nd, and then I have from a perfect 4th from the A to D in my G sus 2. Now when I move it up, I have the same thing in my 2 chord, and then when I move it up to my 3 chord, I don't. I have a half step from B to C when I'm moving the modes. Now I can put any note in the key of G in the bass, E in the bass. How do I use it right away? So this is, what is this called? B, it comes from the Phrygian mode, so you have a flat 2, and the F sharp is the 5 from B. In the key of B we have 5 sharps, and it's a perfect 5th from B to F sharp. So B Phrygian, G sus 2, A sus 2, B Phrygian. Let's go to the 4 chord, and I have the note C, D, and I have the note G. That's a C sus 2. If I go to the D, and I build the 1, the 2, and the 5, is another D sus 2. And also with the 6th chord, the 5 and the 6th chord, that 6th chord, I have E, F sharp, and B. E to F sharp is the 2nd, and F sharp to B, F sharp, G, A, B. That's an interval of a 4th, perfect 4th. Why is it a perfect 4th? In the key of F sharp, I have a B. It's the only natural note in the key of F sharp. And in the key of B, I have 5 sharps, and F sharp's the first sharp in the key signature. That's why it's a perfect interval. And after E, I'm going to the note F sharp. When I go to F sharp, I have the next scale degree is the open G, which is in Locrian, and the flat 2, and then I have the flat 5. And so that is F sharp Locrian triad. Put E in the bass. Okay. So I have G sus2. Let's review. A sus2. B Phrygian. C sus2. D sus2. E sus2. F sharp Locrian. And back to our G major. That's how you can use modes. Why are modes useful? I don't know, you tell me. You could use them, you could think, you know, certain musicians, they don't need to think about it because all it is a key. You're just talking about a key. Fine. That's a C major scale going backwards. If I change it to Lydian, if I change it to Mixolydian, hear the difference in the modes. It's just a key. But to write in that melody, write in that structure, you know, the note E can be in 7 different, you know, that's a different story. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great week, great day. And I will see you next time.